Amanda.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How is it going with you?
Meh.
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now.
Yeah. So before we start, I just wanted to let you know that everything you say here is kept in this room.
Okay.
And nobody else will know about it unless you express that perhaps you want to hurt yourself or hurt others.
Okay.
And that's the only time I have to tell other people. Other than that, this is just between you and me.
Okay.
Okay?
Thanks. Yep.
So what really brings you in here today?
So I went to the doctor, and I usually don't go to the doctors, but I went and for a checkup, and the doctor told me that I had high blood pressure, and I'm like, what? Like I can't understand why, but he was asking me about my life, and I work, I go to school, I like to hang out with friends, or I study constantly, and it's like, okay, well, what do you mean by that? And he said there might be too much stress in my life, and I can't think of that. So he's like, do you have ways to relax? And I'm like, what? Okay, no, I like being busy. I can't not be busy. So that's what I'm just worried about, and maybe get some advice from you. Maybe the doctor's wrong. I don't even think I should have went in the first place, but here I thought I'd come to you and see what you said as part of the doctor's recommendations.
So you're feeling a little stressed out from your appointment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you maybe, you mentioned the stress and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Could you maybe tell me a little bit more about your school for starters?
Sure. I'm in a psychology program. It's a really heavy load. It's probably, they say apparently it's 40 hours a week.
Okay.
So with classes, studying, that kind of stuff, assignments, 40 hours a week. So it's a lot, but I love it. I love being busy, and I work on top of that. But I focus a lot of my time studying for tests and assignments. I have a lot of group work, so have to arrange that as well. It's just I love it. It's a great program. It's psychology, and it's really hands-on. So that's what I really enjoy about it.
Well, I'm really glad that you're finding your place in your program and you really like it. So are you feeling really? Is there any like negative feelings you have about school or?
No, not
No?
really.
Yeah.
I love it. So just
So you love like the workload.
Mhm.
You love.
Yeah, I want
you
to
love
work
doing,
hard. I want to
yeah.
get a good grade and get into grad school and that stuff. So I want to work hard to get into those schools and become a social worker or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Could you tell me a little bit more about work? I know you mentioned work.
Yeah, so I work for a children's agency.
Okay.
So I'm kind of like the secretary, and that's about 20 to 30 hours a week, depending on where they put me. And I just do paperwork, I look over case files, that kind of stuff. And I like it too. I get to meet new people, I get to help kids, that kind of stuff. So that keeps me busy, and I love it. Like, the people I work with are really great as well, my coworkers, and really supportive and helpful, and there's a lot to do there. So I don't have time really in between to do much.
So you really find a sense of fulfillment in the work that you have right now?
Yeah, I hope maybe this will be good on a resume for when I apply to grad school or for my future jobs.
Yeah, that's great. That sounds really good. So with your heavy workload at school and your heavy workload at work, is it safe to say that you don't really have that much time to yourself?
Well, I go out with friends.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so I go out with friends on Friday nights and sometimes over the weekend too. So I'm usually over at a friend's place hanging out. When we go out on Friday nights, we go to the bars and we hang out, we dance, we eat lots of food, that kind of stuff. But I enjoy it. I that's a really outlet for me is hanging out with my friends and doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Um, would you say that you really you slow down at all with your friends?
No,
No?
we're pretty busy. Yeah, we do lots of things. We're pretty busy. We keep ourselves busy, and then Sunday is the day I study all day. Make sure that I'm up to a speed with my notes. Go over questions in the textbook, making sure that I know what I'm talking about. That kind of stuff. We're planning out things with friends for the next week or other kinds of things. My agenda for the week.
Well, it sounds like you have a very full schedule.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like it's too much for you?
Now that you think about it, it might be, but I like being busy. I enjoy
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I like being, I like to be doing something, have something, yeah, just have my hands on for something. Don't really like doing stuff by myself at all. That's like fun, apparently.
So you enjoy filling your time up with other people
Yeah.
and not really spending very much time by
Yeah.
yourself, not doing much.
No, I just gotta keep busy, or if I'm not, if I'm by myself, I think I'll be bored, and meh. Yeah, I'll just be bored if I don't do anything.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So do you like being alone?
When I'm studying, yeah, no distractions around, but other than that, like, I can't think of anything I could do when I'm alone, other than study or focus on stuff for work that week, or make plans with friends. But that's it.
Okay. Um, do you want to slow down at all? It sounds like you really don't want to slow down.
No, I'll get bored if I do. Like, I just don't want to. No. Like, I like where I am right now, but then the doctor's saying I have high blood pressure. I need to slow things down. It's like, I wish I hadn't gone. I really, yeah. Just.
So now it's just kind of weighing on your consciousness, and you would have felt happier if you didn't know.
Yeah, exactly. I wish he didn't tell me that kind of stuff. I wouldn't have to worry about it, and I can keep doing what I'm doing, which is studying, working, and partying with friends.
Now, is it possible that you don't really know how to relax? Because it really sounds like you don't spend that much time by yourself not doing work or school.
I guess not. But relaxing isn't it just like lounging around, like having naps and stuff? Like, I don't have time for that. I want to be doing something.
Yeah. Well, relaxing can be many things. You could be doing an activity that you find enjoyable that doesn't have like a set time limit. Something that you can do at your leisure. So you could be making something. You could be watching something. It doesn't necessarily mean doing absolutely nothing.
Really?
Yeah, it's doing something that isn't stressful, because work is stressful because you have a certain amount of time to do things.
Yeah,
School is stressful because you have to meet deadlines and you have to get good grades. Hobbies are more like not needing to do well, but you can if you want. You can become better, but it's about being with yourself instead of focusing on other things.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah?
Yeah, that makes sense now. I just don't know what kind of stuff I really like. I haven't really thought about it in a while, because I've been so focused on work and school and doing well in both those places, and having good friends, and having good relationships with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is there anything you enjoyed doing as a child that perhaps you could keep doing now?
I heard they have those adult coloring books. I used to love coloring, and
that's a great way to relax.
Yeah, do you think so? I used to sing a lot when I was a kid and would color it, and 101 Dalmatians, even though it's like white and black. But
yeah,
I liked coloring as a kid. I don't know how, but apparently it's a big trend, the adult coloring book, so I could try that out or something.
It's a really good creative outlet, because even if you don't consciously feel stressed, it sounds like you're internalizing the stress, because all those things that you mentioned are inherently stressful. They're going to put stress on yourself and on your time and how you use it, and it sounds like you're really internalizing that. So you don't think you're stressed, but your body is reacting like it's stressed out because you have so many things to think about. And when you're doing something like coloring, there's a really big creative outlet. So you really get all of that out, and you just kind of come into the moment. You don't have to think 2 weeks in the future when you're focusing on that.
I feel like it's not productive though. But
no.
No, I'd just be coloring, right? I'm not getting any studying done, but I guess maybe I don't know what you think, but I guess maybe I can study a little bit and then color for like 10 minutes or what. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe
That
that's
would
a good idea?
that would be a very good idea. It's just it's very important to know that um, you don't have to be productive every minute of the day, and it's okay to slow down. It's okay to not be completing a task.
Yeah, but I feel like what if I stop and I slow down and I'm not gonna be like getting those good grades. Like I need those good grades. I want to get into grad school. I want to get my master's and maybe my doctorate. It's the kind of stuff I need to work hard. Oh, I've been taught that
Yeah,
growing up. I need to work hard. You need to work hard, and that's how you get your goals.
yes, that's very understandable. Um, what I would suggest is maybe take it take it back maybe one notch instead of three like you're suggesting. Instead of not studying for the test, you can study maybe a little bit less and see where that takes you because you are a very smart individual, and I feel like you're very much pushing yourself where maybe your body needs you to take just a little rest. You don't have to stop seeing your friends. You don't have to stop all of your work, and you don't have to stop doing well in school. Maybe you just need to take a few moments for yourself.
So like spending the whole entire Sunday by myself without studying, or would I study a little bit and then
I would You study all day on Sunday, correct?
yeah.
I would say maybe take a little time in the morning for yourself. Do something fun, do something nice, really take that post sleep time and relax. And then maybe around depending on when you wake up, maybe around noon or the afternoon, you can really start into reviewing your materials and studying and completing projects. Does that sound like a good plan? Maybe just taking that half a day on a Sunday?
Sure, yeah. If I'm busy with something, a hobby or something like that, maybe going for a walk or
Yeah.
calling a friend up just one on one with us. Like, I like movies. My friends and I go see a movie and then we usually go partying after and talk about the movie. So,
That's great.
yeah, maybe we just stay at home and then
Yeah.
some of them are in my program too. So, like, I can ask them what I can do, or because they get good marks too.
Mhm.
Maybe I can ask what they do.
Yeah, you can definitely get tips from other people. That's a very good idea.
Hmm, okay, I'm just thinking about work now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just how to slow that down. Like I like being busy though. That's the thing. I like having something to do, or else the day just drags on.
I can understand that. Do you take breaks at work? Are there mandatory breaks where you work?
Yeah, so if I'm working a full day on Saturday or half day during the week, I have to take at least 1/2 hour break on the weekdays that I work, and then an hour break on the Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So what do you usually do during those short breaks?
help other people that need help.
So you're not really using that break time to slow down.
Well, there's intern.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so she doesn't seem like she knows what she's doing, and I've been working there for a couple years now, and she just she doesn't say she's really slow when it comes to like doing documents. Not saying that she's not smart, but
Mhm.
she's just does things really slow while I like to get them done and over with, and she takes her time doing that kind of stuff. And I think it's because she needs a little help. She asks a lot of questions, and I want to make sure that she does well, so that she doesn't get fired or have that risk of being fired or quitting because she doesn't think she's competent. So I want to help her do that. So that's what I do on my breaks. I'll go grab a snack like a banana or whatever, and then I'll come back and help her out, and that's basically my break.
Okay. So what I would suggest is maybe going to her and asking her maybe if she needs any extra instruction. Maybe she's not understanding a part of what she's supposed to do, and that's causing her to be a little slow. Would you say that that's maybe
Yeah,
what's happening?
I could always talk to a supervisor about it too, or
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
her like what she really needs though, like what type of things that she needs to improve on, and then maybe when I'll see if I don't know, man. I don't think I'm just trying to think of a solution to help it. You've given me some really good ideas. I just think of a solution for it. Maybe have her like job shadow me for the day and watch what I'm doing.
That
Or
would be
do
a really
that for
good
a
idea.
while.
Yeah.
'Cause then I could take my breaks and
Yeah, I think definitely giving her some extra tips for her on how she can function without you, because it sounds like with your programs and everything that you're not going to be there forever,
yeah.
and she really needs to be able to function. And it's really great that you want to help her, and it's very admirable that you are giving up your break times to help her. But you really need to think about yourself when you're taking those breaks, and really take a little time for yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does. I think I probably should sit down and eat. I don't eat much either, so maybe that's why I have high blood pressure too.
Yeah.
That could be another option as well. Yeah, I could probably do that.
Yeah.
And we talked about my friends and stuff too. Yeah, there's lots of things that I could do. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It really sounds like you just need to take a little time for yourself and think, be kind to yourself, and think about what's happening right now instead of thinking about what's happening later. And everything's in moderation. You don't have to completely live in the moment and not worry about anything that's happening, or not think about your masters or anything like that. But a good balance is always what we're searching for here.
Meaning relaxation and taking time for myself and work and school and friends.
Yes, of course. Everything in moderation.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. I used to like reading too when I was little, and I could probably sit down and enjoy a good book now. Or
Yeah, and that is productive. Learning new things, reading novels, working through all of that stuff.
yeah, I could probably do that too on my Sundays off.
Yeah.
Like we could say that could be my half day of relaxation. I'm just thinking, like, whenever I want to go home, I always want to study. And so I like looking over my notes as soon as I'm done school, so I remember it all. So yeah, I could probably take like an hour or two after I get home and relax as well. Not lounging on the couch, but reading a book or coloring or listening to music. I haven't really listened to music in a while as well.
Yeah, all those things are great ideas, and it's really your type of relaxation is going to work best for you. So all of these things that have come to your mind, all of these things that you've said, are going to be really good for you.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you feeling a little less anxious about the fact that you
Yeah.
have this? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Now, like, I guess it is good that I went to see the doctor. Just get me all straight. Maybe I'll go back and see him a couple months from now. And
That would be really good. Really see the progress. See if you've been productive in lowering your blood pressure. That would be amazing.
yeah, 'cause it's not
Yeah.
healthy to have high blood pressure apparently.
Yeah.
But and then maybe I'll ask my friends some stuff if they just want to hang out and chill on Friday night instead of going to parties, and maybe drinking alcohol has been bringing my blood pressure up too.
That is possible. Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that. Ask them, see what they say, and I can tell them that maybe, hey, I have high blood pressure and I need to focus more on my health, and let's just stay in or go to a movie that doesn't involve alcohol and that kind of stuff. So I think that'd be good.
Yeah, communicating with your friends will definitely be important, and I'm sure they'll understand.
Yeah, I think so. All right, yeah.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, I think so. I think thank you so much. I really appreciate.
Yeah. So you feel like you really have the tools to
Yeah, I
go
think
forth with this?
just letting it out and kind of sorting it out through my head makes a lot of sense now, and I feel more at ease about it.
That's great. I'm really glad you feel that way. Is there anything else?
No, I think that's it for this week.
Okay.
Can I make another appointment with you
Oh,
sometime?
for sure. I'd love to see you again. See how
Okay.
that's working out.
Okay, perfect. That's great.
Yeah, okay.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very
Miss
much.
Alyssa. Bye.